There I am. All right, let's get Keith in here. Hold on. Sorry, Keith. All right, there we go. We got Keith in here now. That song, hear how skippy it is?
Yeah, man.
It's such a great song, and I can't with it anymore. Oh, look at this. And right on time, we got CC.
Hey!
Hi. Jesus.
Always late.
Stupid Ranger traffic.
Panting a little bit. He frantically was texting us, I'm stuck in Ranger traffic.
Who the hell goes to a damn Ranger game on a Wednesday afternoon against the shitty-ass Arizona Diamondbacks?
First of all, where do you live that you encounter Ranger? You live in
No, I work
behind that Target over there or whatever it is.
No, I work literally right next to the stadiums. So the drive home was brutal.
So it can take you like 45 minutes just to get more than a mile away from your work.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, here's what Shock House is. It's just a collection of dudes, 3 friends. We hang out, we meet up once a week, and we talk about all the things that dudes might want to talk about. Let's see. We programmed it, or I should say scheduled the show. Let me get the chat room up, see if we've got anybody held over. Nope, not yet. That's all right. It's an early.
Hey, there's Al. There's Al.
Al's here. There's one. We got Al.
Talking about we're good then.
Yeah, it's good. That's all we were waiting on. All right, a couple of things that I want to get into tonight, and then we'll go around the room with some of the things that you might have on your minds. I want to get into, and I teased this on my rant this afternoon. I want to talk about the Minnesota Vikings cheerleader situation. So I'm just watching it right now. Story just went off on the news here. Are you familiar with it? Are you all up to speed on the situation there in Minnesota?
Super.
Yeah, see, here's what they did. The Minnesota Vikings unveiled their 2025 dance and cheer team, and a lot of people are upset because, well, they added a man to the cheer team. And Viking fans, I don't know how familiar you are with those guys. I am, because I'm an NFC North fan. Those people are...
Skull.
Yeah, they're pretty hardcore. It's very cold up there. They're very alpha. Minnesota people, I know we Texans like to think of ourselves as alpha. Those Minnesota backwoods fighting bears with their fists, those are, and they're all Swedes, man. They are. I know the team is called Vikings, but that's because all of those people have Viking blood. They are all Vikings up there. That entire state was formed by people from Sweden. Just a bunch of. So this has not gone over well, but I want to venture into. Let's go deeper, as they say, with investigative news people such as myself. It's not uncommon. My Chicago Bears do not have cheerleaders. So I've been out of the cheerleader loop for about 25 years. They got rid of the Honey Bears. Dallas Cowboys certainly do not have any male cheerleaders. But we will talk about this, and I will show you all the other teams who have male cheerleaders. What do you mean, no? Do you know how many other teams have male cheerleaders, CC?
No. I was just saying the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders do not have any male cheerleaders.
I was wondering how fucking long that was going to go.
You're late with an answer there.
What's that? No, the vast majority of teams have male cheerleaders. The Carolina Panthers even have a trans cheerleader.
Wow.
What are you doing? Are you jerking off? What are you?
Come on.
Is this like a Zoom meeting and we can't see you?
You have your pants on. Hey, are you on a delay or something? I'm confused.
I don't know. Am I on a delay? What's going on?
Yes. A terrible one. Yeah. All right. Can you reconnect? Because you are on a terrible delay.
I mean, we brought up your favorite topic, trends, and you didn't say a word, so I know you're on a delay.
All right. So what?
All right, I'll reconnect. God damn it.
This is why we don't do it every week. It's also why maybe we should do it every week. These bugs out, shall they say. All right, he's going to reconnect this again. That was just embarrassing. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't know. Just so unprofessional.
All right, Keith, what do you got? What's on your mind this week? What do you want to bring to the table and discuss?
Man, I mean, we should talk a little bit more about the Jerry and Micah Parsons situation a little bit. I mean, it's kind of starting to shift a little bit, but then it goes off the rail the other way. So I don't know what to think of it. I'm sticking to what I said originally, that he doesn't sign. But I don't know. I think the backlash is starting to get to Jerry. I think he's going to find a way to do it too.
All right, yeah, I want to get into that. Certainly a lot of Jerry stuff here. He's got cancer now, apparently. Yeah. He's had for the last 10 years. What the nerve of this man to claim that he has been battling stage 4 cancer for over a decade. Nobody battles stage 4 cancer for a decade.
Stage 4. I mean, he has looked like Skeletor for the past.
Okay.
You know,
so maybe he's had stage 1. Stage 4 cancer you do not live with for 10 years. Your body can't possibly put up with that for 10 years.
Well, they also said I couldn't turn the Dallas Cowboys around, and look what I did.
Yeah, they also said that. Look what happened.
The gambler. All right, Cece, how about you? What are you bringing to the table today? What's on your mind? What do you want to get into?
I want to talk about how they did a story on TMZ last night about the real story of Hulk Hogan and who would appear on this. But the look-alike puppet known as Vince McMahon. Oh, my God. He looks like a fucking Slappy from Goosebumps.
Yeah.
He was just, I might have to put him next on my death list.
Oh, that's vanity though. That guy looks so weird. He could probably be a distinguished looking older gentleman if he just went that route.
So bitter.
But bitter. So angry. This dude has spent like the last 40 years of his life trying to take 10 years off of his life. And now he just looks like some kind of weird replicant.
He's trying to rebuild his image. That's all.
Yeah, he's so bitter, and he took shots at the new WWE, and yeah, he is a pissed off dude.
All right, so we've got all of that stuff plus some more. But first, guys, I want to show you something. I want to open up with a little piece of video here. Okay, I want to just because it brought back some really wonderful memories for me. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. Where is it? There it is. Okay. We've all got kids, right? And it's back to school time. So this week, I don't know if everybody's going back this week, but this week for me has been a big one. Yep. Back to school. One of the things that I always loved about going back to school after a summer was, first, the transformation of specific girls. Like there was always a girl that showed up in August.
She developed over the summer.
Looks nothing like she did in June. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The classic example for me would be a girl from high school by the name of Tracy Linson, who I had been friends with for a while. And she was always this very Coke bottle glasses and, get cute, but, not trying to be the cute girl in the 8th grade or whatever. We come back for freshman year. Her glasses are gone. She's fully developed, and she is now one of the low-key hottest girls in our school.
Yeah.
And we would all have the conversation at lunch. Hey, you guys noticed Tracy? We're all like, yeah.
She stuffed her bra?
Yeah.
No.
All right, so that was number one. No, it wasn't even that. She was just beautiful. It was just all of a sudden you're looking at her and you're like, oh my God, you're like a Disney princess. Where did you come from? All right, that was the one thing I always look forward to. The other thing I always look forward to was new teachers. The new teachers that were always at your school. And if you were lucky enough, maybe one of them would be smoking hot.
Never was. I never was.
Really? That's what I was going to ask you. Did you guys ever have hot teachers?
Never once, unfortunately.
I had one who was like a 6 or a 7, so I guess that's hot in school terms.
Yeah.
But not hot.
I had Mrs. Welch and I had Mrs. Van Wee. And both of them, I would love to see. I don't know. I don't have any like junior high or elementary school yearbooks. I would love to see pictures of what they actually looked like. Because I can tell you, man, at 10, 11, 12 years old, we boys, holy cow, they were like the most beautiful woman we'd ever seen. All right. Let me introduce you to Miss Williams. It's her first day at school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, boys, does Miss Williams, does she work for you at all? Here she is. First day at school. They decided to film her, and why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Let's meet Miss Williams.
My baddie, teacher, baby neighbor.
Oh, shit.
She's got the tattoo.
Yeah.
Pose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all right, I'll be honest with you. As a middle-aged white man, got a little problem with the, big ass.
My daddy.
Oh man.
Dude,
No, that's a nice ass.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's attached to an extraordinarily beautiful woman. I will give that. Miss Williams is an extraordinarily beautiful woman. Beyonce-esque, she's that level of black beautiful, right? I mean, she is hot. I'm just I don't know, man. I'm a Gen X guy. I still like, a tight little ass in designer jeans. I don't like this whole big giant fat chick ass that is now,
I'm more of a top, the top part guy. Myself, I'm a boob man. But yeah, that there, I go for that.
Hey,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Y'all are crazy, man. It's all about that voluptuous ass, man. Holy cow.
What happened to your generation?
I
What
don't
happened
know.
where your generation suddenly became enamored with cellulite? You became enamored with big fat mama hips. I don't know.
I blame Sir Mix a lot,
Sure. Yeah,
That's part of it.
absolutely. He normalized the idea of chicks with fat asses being hot.
Yeah.
You know who I blame?
Who?
J-Lo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think she's patient zero with the because she is, because J-Lo is so undeniably beautiful facially.
Yeah, she was the OG of the fat asses.
But we had to look at, I remember the first time seeing J-Lo, 98 or whatever, when she was a movie star. Now I'm like, God, she's gorgeous. And then I got down to her ass and I'm like, but she's got a fat ass. And I don't know. I thought that was, and then everybody's like, you're crazy. She's hot. And then all of a sudden, everybody likes a big fat ass. Kim Kardashian's walking around big fat ass.
Yeah.
I'm an old white man. I like a tight little ass.
Not me. Not me.
Keith is an ass man. Yeah.
Let's go back to Miss Williams. Let's watch her again.
Let's take a look at Miss Williams.
When they let Miss Williams know that they're filming her and she does her little club dance and smiles.
Yeah.
Now, is this Miss with the MISS or MS?
It's Miss MS. This is
Miss
Williams. You kidding me?
She's a divorcee.
She's also down in Houston. Yucky.
Oh yeah, could have guessed that. I don't know why, but I had a feeling it was Houston area.
H-Town.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's watch her one more time because I can't get enough of her.
Miss Williams. Pose.
Look at that. She is adorable.
Yeah, man.
All right. Back to school. Got to celebrate any way we can. And if you're lucky enough, young man, to have a smoking hot teacher like Miss Williams, good for you.
Yeah,
she does have a big fat butt.
Shout out to little CC, first day of school, middle school for him today.
Hey.
He had a great day today. I talked to him on my way home. Stuck in Rangers traffic.
What does middle school for him constitute? Is that 6th grade or 7th grade?
Actually, 7th grade. Yeah.
7th grade. Because we called 7th and 8th grade junior high where I'm from.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as middle school.
I don't remember.
That was middle school with us. It was 6th and 7th. And 6th, 7th, 8th, I think it was for us in middle school.
Yeah, no, I've seen my son went to a middle school that was 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. That was it. It was those 4 grades. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know, an 8th grader and a 5th grader should be in a room together. I also don't, I'm uncomfortable with freshman girls being around senior boys.
Yeah.
That's also kind of an issue that.
Apparently, my son is in the chat and he just reminded me it's 8th grade. My bad, son. My bad. I'm a terrible father.
You need to get it together.
Dude, you weren't just off by a year.
No.
I know. I was off by 2.
That's fucking shameful.
That's not even like a slip. That's like a the hell are you doing?
No idea how old your kid is. You're 6th grade and 8th.
Oh, I know how old he is. I just don't know what grade
smart he is. Then you get held back.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, why don't you tell us, CC, about Hulk Hogan? Let's go into a little Hulk Hogan. We lost him a couple of weeks ago.
Yes. So TMZ did a story on TMZ last night. The real life of Hulk Hogan. And, they showed a little bit of the background, him wrestling Andre the Giant, growing up in the wrestling business, becoming a cultural icon. But the main piece out of this whole deal was the return of Vince McMahon and the bitterness that he's been away for a good while ever since this whole lawsuit of him, pooping on women. And
so I'm not a weird, grown man who still watches wrestling.
Thank you.
Sorry. So I'm not aware of all of this. Like Vince McMahon is no longer in charge of the WWE. I know.
No. As you know, I don't know if you know, but they signed that big deal with TKO, with billions and billions of dollars involved with the UFC. Then a lawsuit came out with a former WWE employee that Vince McMahon had an affair with, and so that pretty much pushed him out. TKO said, "Yeah, we're not gonna deal with you on this." So he got pushed out. Triple H, his son-in-law, who is married to his daughter Stephanie, is now running the WWE along with Nick Khan. And
okay,
so Vince.
So hold on. So that makes sense to me because based on one of your recommendations, I'm not sure, but I watched that Netflix Unreal thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did think that Triple H, who I'm familiar with from back in the day, seemed to have an outsized role within the company. And I'm like, where's Vince? Why is Triple H the new Vince? Okay, so this is why. So go ahead, continue. The Hulk Hogan special was about reintroducing Vince.
Yeah, so he's been out of the limelight for a while dealing with this sexual assault case against him. And he returned, it's been about 2 years, and he returned on this show with TMZ about the life of Hulk Hogan, and pretty much just shitting on the new WWE and how he was. Yeah, really? He was shitting. Yeah, well, I did say shitting on because he he likes to shit.
That's so weird because Vince McMahon does not seem like a petty individual.
You would think not, yes. But so number one, he claimed, or he said he was very upset that he was not invited to SmackDown, where they paid the Tim Bell tribute to Hulk Hogan the day after he died, and he was not out there amongst his colleagues for that. Number two, he was very disappointed in the crowd booing Hulk Hogan during his last appearance on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. So.
Wow.
But yeah, he definitely looked like a damn a dummy. From, like I said, Slap You from Goosebumps is a perfect example. That he looked like that's what he looked like. He looked terrible.
So okay, so here's what I think is going on here, because as I said, I did watch a little bit of the Netflix documentary about life in the WWE. Vince McMahon, look, the WWE is a multi-billion-dollar yearly global enterprise, okay? It's bigger than Vince's ego, as crazy as that is to say.
Disney just paid him $1.6 billion.
Exactly. I mean, we are talking about a juggernaut of an entertainment enterprise. So Vince has gotten a little embarrassing over the past few years. And you can't have a multi-billion-dollar global entertainment enterprise being associated for too long with somebody who is a clown. And he has kind of become a clown after the scandals that you talked about and all that. So They are now trying to just move away from the Vince McMahon era of wrestling. And it sounds to me like, and I got that sense from the Netflix series where Vince was nowhere and it was all the new guy. And I'm like, okay, this is a new era. This is what they're trying to put out there. Vince McMahon is now the grandpa who sometimes makes a scene for the WWE. Why was grandpa not invited to so-and-so's dinner? Well, it's because she came out of the closet and she's a lesbian. She brought her girlfriend and grandpa might say something, right?
Right, yeah.
That's who Vince McMahon is now in the new moving forward world of the WWE. And it sounds like he's angry.
By the way, yeah, he's very angry. By the way, if Vince McMahon was still running the company, none of this Netflix Unreal thing would ever even be talked about. He would never allow any cameras backstage whatsoever.
Really?
He's just that old school. Like,
he's just that old school. It's like, let them think it's real. It's entertainment, damn it.
Because that's what happens with these guys. They build something extraordinary, and no one can ever take that away from Vince McMahon.
No.
WWE should build a 40-foot statue to that man in front of their world headquarters. But they do not need to be tethered to him as a brand anymore because of his grandpa-like. He's a man from a different era.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was very interesting to see him on there on the TMZ special last night. Very upset. He was shocked that when he found out that Hogan died, obviously.
Wait, on the special? Did they break his right
No. They asked where he was, kind of thing, when he heard the news and that stuff. But of course they talked about their past relationship of the ups and downs that them two went through, because he was very pissed at Hogan for leaving WWE to go to WCW and then competing against him in the 90s and all that. And then they rekindled their relationship, and he's just heartbroken that he passed away.
Yeah, all right.
Very weird looking.
I thought you were going to go into all the stuff that we learned about Hulk Hogan after he died, like what an incorrigible jerk off he really was.
Oh yeah, he was. Well, we already knew that.
Did we though? Because I don't know that I did, but I just thought it was funny. Every now and again, an icon dies, and every now and again, the immediate backlash isn't, well, he had his flaws, but he was a good man. Hulk got none of that.
I tend to disagree, because I've heard like, the MAGA got it, brother, or because he was at the Trump thing ripping his shirt. And
I think that in like the day that he dies, I think there's a lot of warmth and a lot of that. But within like 12 hours, 24 hours, it was, hey, want to hear audio of him saying the N-word?
Yeah. For real.
I'm like, yeah, I do want to hear that.
Yeah, let's go back to that Bubba the Love Sponge,
I'm a piece of shit, dude.
It was like I'll give you an example here in the local radio scene. It was like when Russ Martin died. Okay, when Russ Martin died, everybody called me because I was a known adversary of Russ Martin. We never liked each other. We fought in hallways. We bickered back and forth. He was a dickhead to me. I will die saying he was a dickhead. But it was like when he died, my phone lit up. Everybody, they were lining up to be because I was living in Chicago. They were lining up to tell me, to be the first person to tell me that he died. And everybody in radio that I spoke to in this market, it was like nothing good. And I'm like, this is one of those rare things when someone dies and they're not like, isn't it a shame? People were actually like, hey, fucking God got him. Yeah, God got him. It was that.
Damn.
And it was very dog. I will never reveal the names of people. They are names of people that who reached out to me immediately and were like, fucking dead. Can you believe it? He's fucking dead.
Oh my God.
Maybe people that may have been on his show before.
Yes. Yeah. People who used to be on his show said things similar to that.
Yeah.
I want to be absolutely clear, because I did some long video interviews with people like Dan O'Malley and other, not them. Dan, I'm not talking about Dan. I just want to make that clear. But no, there were a bunch of other people who, Anyway, the point is, I saw that same kind of thing happen on social media within about 24 hours of Hulk dying. All of a sudden, nobody was afraid to give it the proper amount of time to mourn. Everybody was like, hey, he's got this tape out there.
It's so funny because a lot of people were shitting on Bubba the Love Sponge because before Hogan died, this is exactly how I kind of found out that maybe Hulk may be on his deathbed, because Bubba the Love Sponge was actually on his little podcast saying that he's in bad health, and everybody was just shitting on him, saying, oh, he's got wrong information. They haven't talked in years. What the fuck does he know? And then he ended up dying, and it was revealed that Hulk's daughter, Brooke, was actually feeding Bubba the Love Sponge the information about Hulk before he died.
Well,
So
yeah.
she was actually giving him the lowdown of what's going on with Hulk.
Didn't he like not give his family any money? Didn't he like completely
Brooke-
cut his kids out and left like a shit ton of money to some stripper?
Brooke actually
about
was
right.
on with
Yeah,
Bubba.
doesn't that sound right?
Yeah, Brooke was actually on with Bubba after, and she revealed that she was the one that actually wanted out of the will.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
But I think Nick, I think the son Nick.
No. Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
walk through this, okay?
Yeah.
So she went on a podcast that she knew people would be listening to.
Right.
And when in response to her being cut out of the will,
Yeah.
she went on a podcast that people would be listening to. And
Yeah.
she said that she asked to be cut out of the will because that's less embarrassing for her than to
Yeah.
have to go around like, oh, my dad cut me out of the will. I don't buy that for 1 second. Who the fuck would ask to be knocked out of their parents' will?
Yeah.
Especially
Please
Hulk
give me
Hogan.
nothing. I want nothing. I don't want any of that millions of dollars you made throughout your career.
I don't want
No,
that
thank you.
beachfront property you have. I don't want none of it.
He said, I'm going
That
to make it on
brother-
my own with my singing career.
That whole family is terrible. And now tell me about the kid, Nick. Did he get left with a big bunch of money?
I
Maybe
think so.
Maybe you can
Yeah.
pay that to the family of the kid he killed.
Well, that's what I was going
Oh,
to say. Maybe he
yeah,
got a new car.
Oh, God.
No, this family is a shit family. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
I went
are.
back to the
They are.
80s too. I remember when Hulk was fun. But it turns out he was a piece of shit as a human being.
Listen, brother.
Listen, dude. Yo, Nick, you're driving,
Nick,
brother.
you're driving, brother.
All right. Hey, let's get into what people really want to talk about around here. CC, you and I were talking before, or I'm sorry, Keith, and you and I were talking before CC joined us. What's the latest on the whole Cowboys, Micah, Jerry? We got some Jerry news today. Take it, Keith.
Man, I honestly, it's so back and forth. I'm not really sure who said the last thing. I know that Micah Parsons is tweeting left and right, and I'm pretty sure that Jerry hasn't really responded. But like we were talking about, I have a gut feeling now because the backlash Jerry caught, they're going to try to figure out a way to get him signed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no doubt.
I mean, look, but part of me still stays true with what I said last week about, okay, maybe he's that newer generation of player that's willing to say he's going to Le'Veon Bell the deal. He's going to be like, fuck you. I'll just won't play. No?
His stock,
That kind of hurts his stock.
No, I don't think that. I was just going to say, CC, Micah Parsons' stock does nothing but go up if at his age he takes a full year off.
Yep.
His stock is good. There's no tread on the tire. He didn't get injured. There was nothing like that. He's a young man who is the apex of the position in the league. He sits out a year. He's going to make a mega. I think that's probably the smartest thing for him to do if Jerry keeps doing this nonsense. Sit out. You lose nothing. Now, you think his stock goes down. Why do you think his stock goes down?
Well,
Please.
just because he doesn't play a full year, and people are going to pass him up.
Nobody will ever pass up an opportunity to acquire Micah Parsons. Come on, man. You're talking programmed bullshit. Yes, for other players, they take a year off. You start to worry about field rust and that kind of thing. Not with Micah.
And you know that whole year, even if he sits out, Jerry's going to do his best to fucking bash it and make his stock go down.
Well,
yeah, but I don't think Jerry has any influence in that way. I think people know what Micah is. I think that there is not a single team in this league that wouldn't give, and I guess the asking price now is we start with 2 first-rounders. I don't think that's too rich for any team in the league, CC.
I'm going to put it on right now. I'm going to say it right here on this show. Micah Parsons signs with the Dallas Cowboys the day that the Netflix documentary debuts.
Now you're talking like somebody who knows Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Now
How much
you're
you want to
talking.
bet?
You might be
That
honest.
is exactly what is going to happen. This is all just to get the national media talking to Jerry in the weeks before the Netflix debut.
Yes.
Jerry has been the front center on every sports show. And guess what? When they talk about Jerry and these things, we caught up with Jerry Jones in the Michael Parsons situation. They always wrap it by saying, and the new Jerry Jones documentary is coming to Netflix. So that'll be it. This is all a fucking, let me show you something. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't even know if this is new. This might be from today. This might be from, a year ago. This is Jerry Jones talking about, where is it? Where is this? Here we go. Did you hear Jerry Jones creating the soap opera thing?
Do what?
Have you heard that clip, Jerry Jones, where he admits that he creates soap operas for the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, okay.
He doesn't
Yes,
have to admit that. That's obvious. Yeah.
But here, watch this. This is Jerry saying it. He's saying the quiet part out loud, how he manipulates fans, and all of this shit we go through is just for his own fun or whatever brilliant plan he's got. But then this is also the entire NFL Live crew reacting to Jerry Jones saying this. Listen to this. Now, you two, as diehard born and raised Cowboy fans, I'm going to ask you how this makes you feel.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days. When it gets slow, I'll stir it up. Oh, I can't.
All right, I don't know if you were able to hear that. He said the Dallas Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days a year. And when it gets slow, I'll stir it up.
Yep.
Okay, listen one more time. And then watch the reaction from the NFL Live crew.
The same reaction Keith has right now.
Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days. When it gets slow, I'll stir it up. Oh, I cannot believe. I can't believe you actually said
I feel
that.
bad for Cowboys fans.
I'm at that point too.
Yeah,
the
that's
fans,
right.
the players. I owe Dak Prescott an apology, man. I think at some point the players also want to win.
Just a lot. There's no other team that has this. Go ahead, Field.
What's going through the brain right there? Do you think is this camera actually rolling right now?
He literally said.
I know, oh my God, he
I do
admitted.
most, if not all, the things I do are just for attention.
Do you know who hasn't been to the NFC Championship game in 30 years?
Eagles
Cowboys.
Oh, that hurts. Oh,
Damn.
Shefty with the
Fucking Shefty. I mean, look, it's pretty obvious that that's what happens. So I guess the idea of Parsons not signing is not a realistic thing. He is going to sign.
I honestly can't wait for this documentary to be unreleased or released. This documentary is going to be good.
He'll be viewed in a good light, though. There won't be anything negative in there. I don't.
right. That's the nonsense of it. That's why I have really very little although I don't know. It's the same people who did the Jordan thing. And my concern, I was a producer for Bulls basketball on the radio in the 1990s.
Well,
so I have a very, I saw things and I remember things. And so when The Last Dance was released, I was looking forward to all the things that, I could relate to. But I also had this concern that it was going to be a Disneyfication treatment of Michael Jordan when all of us Chicago Bulls fans know that Michael Jordan is a monster. I'm glad that he was our monster. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But
I was going to ask, how much money did you lose to Jordan? Did Jordan ever come up to you and try to gamble something? What game from you?
Dude, you were not even allowed to be in the same fucking floor as him at the same
breathe
time.
his air, man.
No. And
who was worse in Chicago? Was it Jordan or Oprah?
Oh, Oprah was awesome. Oprah was incredible.
I've heard Oprah was a bit of a diva herself.
Oh no, Oprah would take pictures with people at restaurants and all. Oprah was great.
That's why you don't get a car. How dare you?
No, Oprah was wonderful. She was beloved. Jordan wasn't. But Walter Payton was. Walter Payton was beloved, could walk the streets. Jordan was admired, revered, but never seen. He lived there the entire time that he was. Nobody ever saw him. He never went to restaurants. So anyway, I was pleased after watching The Last Dance because The Last Dance I felt showed that Michael Jordan's kind of an asshole.
Yeah,
he lives a sad life now.
A sad life because, sad by who?
Sad in a mansion, but
unfulfilled.
Unfulfilled is a better word. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the GOAT, right? 6 champions. He's got 1 million rings. Unfulfilled. Why? Because he is mentally broken to never be satisfied. Mm-hmm. There was a story over the weekend that was trending. Michael Jordan's got like some $2 million fishing yacht, and he was engaged in some fishing competition in the Florida Keys where the prize was like $2 million or something. And so there were all these videos of this is Michael Jordan's boat going out there. He's currently in 2nd place. And I just, I tweeted, you better check for weights in them fish.
Yep.
But guess what? His driver, Bubba Wallace in NASCAR, won a race finally. There you go. Yeah, I totally forgot Jordan had a racing team too.
He's so competitive. He's uber competitive, and because of it, he will never be happy.
Right.
So, actually, I believe it's the same production team. I'm hoping that this will be critical of Jerry Jones.
Me too.
Because the rest of the country doesn't look at Jerry Jones the way Dallas Cowboy fans look at Jerry Jones.
Especially in the 90s.
No.
And this is what the documentary is going to be. It's like focusing on the 90s championship.
Jerry Jones is laughed at. There isn't another fan base in the country that pines for an owner like Jerry Jones. Now, maybe in 1996.
Yeah. Probably
But-
loved him, but
He has become a joke among, other football fans. And, when they look at the Dallas Cowboys and their ownership, I would compare it to the last 20 years of Al Davis's life.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Al Davis was a revered and respected guy and will be never forgotten in the history of the NFL. But in the last 20 years of his life, he was a clown show. He was an embarrassing old man who the game had passed by, and that's who Jerry is. CC?
It's so funny because the first day Jerry got here, of course, he fired the great Tom Landry, and everybody was livid. However, fast forward 2 Super Bowl championships later, and Jimmy Johnson walks out, damn near riot. Damn near riot. And I think the day that Jimmy Johnson walked out of Valley Ranch was the day that everybody looked at Jerry Jones and said, what is this guy? This guy's
Yeah, they look at him like that, but look at what he has done from a monetary standpoint. He has built a fucking empire. So
yeah,
who
absolutely.
cares what everybody else thinks, right? That's probably the way I'm saying.
Football fans are all like, where's our fucking Super Bowl?
I wanted him to win the championships, invest a few more years into it, build the brand, but at some point he needed to step aside. But the problem is, who steps in and takes over? Well, it's Steven. Same concept, same idea, same everything. It's not ever going to change for us.
No.
Well, they're not associated with it.
Your problem is a similar problem to what I, as a Bears fan, went through for a lot of years. That has changed now in the last few years, and we're very happy. And that problem is family-owned business, mom and pop business. Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys have never had what you would say is a typical or modern NFL front office.
Yeah.
The general manager isn't some dude who worked his way up in the Falcons organization and then went with, so-and-so to this team and won a Super Bowl. And now he's getting his shot. And he was the assistant GM for the Eagles for the 2 Super. And now he's getting a shot as a GM.
Right.
No, the Cowboys have Steven.
Oh,
The Cowboys have. Do you think Brett Veach licks his fucking chops when he's got to pick up the phone and call Steven Jones and talk football?
I'm sure.
Ugh. Yeah.
What are we
It's
doing?
bad.
It's like I think of Smokey and the Bandit, right?
Yeah.
I think of Jackie Gleason and his idiot son.
Come on, Junior, get your ass in that call.
That's what I think of.
Yeah.
I just want him to be good again, man.
But yeah, circling back, I do believe the contract will get signed the day of the premiere
Look, you might be
of
right.
this Netflix documentary.
I think he's absolutely right. I think that's what this is all. Yesterday, we talked about CNBC released their list of the largest sports empires in the world. These aren't just, most valuable team. These are owners or ownership groups that own multiple teams in multiple sports. The number one sports empire in the entire world is Stan Kroenke's sports management or whatever it is that he owns the Los Angeles Rams. He owns an NHL team, an NBA team. He owns a Premier League soccer team. He is number one. Number two is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones owns the Cowboys.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Everyone else on the list owns at least 3 major teams in major sports, not Jerry. So Jerry's a businessman. He's not a football man.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry has made the Dallas Cowboys the most valuable single sports platform or entity in the world. And that's great for nobody but Jerry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You Dallas Cowboy fans, you're proud of this. Like I've heard guys in bars like, that's one of the most expensive team in the league. And I'm like, you're a fool. You are a fucking fool. I want a billionaire owner who has his team as his loss thing. I want him to win. I want him to want to win so that he can beat his friend who owns another team. You're not supposed to have money-making, aims with your football brand. It's supposed to be a loss leader. It's for bragging rights.
Yeah.
But not Jerry. So he's built this into a thing. With the Bears, we had the same thing. We had a family, the Hallis family, these fucking people. At least these are football people, though. I always say that,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe there were some George Hallis grandsons who matriculated to positions of importance with the Chicago Bears. You can always say it's a family thing, but then you also got to go, but their grandpa invented football, basically. And, these kids have grown up in this thing. So, but I don't see that with Jerry and Stephen Jones. I see rich kids playing with, your affections, your heart, your Cowboy fan hearts.
Absolutely.
It's hard being a fan, man.
It is. It's very hard. Speaking of keeping with the football theme, did you guys see the top 25 college football come out? And did you see that Texas is obviously number one, but they are the first number one team to go into week one as an underdog in college football history?
What?
Yes.
Who they play in week one?
Ohio State.
In Ohio State.
In Ohio State. By the way, Ohio State is ranked third.
Wow.
Penn State edged them out.
No, wait a second. Are you talking about the AP or the coaches poll?
The AP. The AP.
Okay,
yeah, AP came out yesterday. Texas was ranked number one, Penn State 2, Ohio State 3. And Texas is going to be the first number one team ever in college football history to be an underdog in week one.
That's going to be a hell of a game, man.
Dude, the first week is a hell of a game.
Awesome.
Or the first week is not only do you have Texas, Ohio State, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You got Alabama and Florida State, which is going to be a good one. You got LSU versus Clemson, and then Sunday night you got the Catholics versus the Convicts.
Yeah, that's
Notre Dame versus
excited
Miami.
about that game.
Yes.
And also,
then,
what's great for those two programs is that, Catholics versus Cons was a wonderful thing 25, 30 years, 40 years ago at this point. But both teams have gone through sort of valleys in their history. Both Notre Dame and Miami as programs are back. So this is going to be a hell of a game.
Yes. I was just about to say that because let me pull it up here. Let's see. Notre Dame is ranked 6th. Miami is 10th. So
big matchup.
Good matchup.
And
then on Monday on Labor Day, you have TCU against the debut of Bill Belichick in North Carolina.
No reason to watch North Carolina football except
for Bill Belichick. Yes. By the way, TCU is actually favored in that game by 3.5.
Well, they should be.
So
they got that right. I think, honestly, man, we talked about this morning, CC. I think Ohio State should be favored against Texas.
Oh, absolutely.
At home, absolutely.
Right? I think actually
defending national champions. You get cheated out of being number one. You're already going to have 90-something thousand fans pissed off. I am going to commend Arch Manning if he can somehow score a touchdown in the first quarter of that game.
I think Ohio State wins by 10 at least, man.
Because
I'm a Texas fan.
The nerves in that kid is going to be off the charts. He is going to be so fucking nervous going into that war zone there.
He's a Manning.
He's a Manning.
Yeah, he's not, he's supposed to be special. I think that what that shows, and that is really interesting, that the number one team in the nation is an underdog going into week one. Yeah. What that shows is the razor thin difference in this polling between number one and number three, that home field advantage would be the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what you're telling you if they're putting Ohio State as the favorite against number one Texas. That's fascinating. Yeah. All right, you know what else is fascinating, guys? I want to talk about this. I've been chomping on this. Let's talk about cheerleading. Okay?
All right. Let's do
now,
it.
When you guys went to high school, let's not leave college because college is pretty common. But when you guys went to high school, did you have male cheerleaders at your high school?
Actually, we did. Mansfield Tigers. We had a couple of male ones, but we always were under the assumption, I don't think these guys are kind of, I think they're on our team because I think they're definitely trying to hook up with the cheerleaders.
Straight. You're saying they were straight. You had male cheerleaders, but they were obviously straight. Yeah, my high school, we had male cheerleaders too, but they were recruited from the gymnast team, from the male gymnast team, because they needed dudes who were super strong.
Right. To hold up the cheerleaders. Yeah.
And the first two dudes that were recruited to be cheerleaders for it was during basketball season. They were two dudes I knew. They're absolutely not gay. They're rocked out dudes with, that could throw a girl up in the air real easily. So I'm not shocked at the notion of male cheerleaders. I don't believe that, it's a woman's thing, right? I'm not that guy. I think it's perfectly fine.
Right.
NFL teams, however, have always used cheerleaders in a little bit of a different way than it's used at the high school or the college level.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL has always used cheerleaders to sell sex. That's it. That's why they're there.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, perfect example.
Fucking sex. That's it. Bunch of horny dudes are watching the football game. Let's give them some jiggly girls for timeouts. All right, let's not pretend that it's, like in college where this is a woman's sport and we're supporting that's not what NFL cheerleading has ever been.
Right.
So the Minnesota Vikings have announced that they have added men to their cheerleading squad. And they put out a video of the men. And I'm going to show you the video, but I want to talk a little bit first. People reacted poorly to it. What do you think of cheerleaders, Keith? What do you think of cheerleaders as a concept for NFL teams in 2025?
I mean, I like them. I don't want to say I don't like the idea.
You don't have a problem with it. You're just trying to say, I don't have a problem with it. Whatever. I don't fucking care. The cheerleaders are just... CC, how about you?
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm there to watch the game. I don't really fucking care.
Yeah.
That's the... I don't care. Like,
right.
I think, great. Whatever. What do you want? A reaction on it? I don't have much of a reaction for you.
They don't really show them live on TV anyways, except for like when they're coming back from commercial. But I know during live games, like if you're actually in the stadium when the commercials are going out, the cheerleaders come out and they do their thing. But that's it. So it doesn't really.
Again, going back to my contention that the NFL cheerleaders are not the same thing as high school and college cheerleaders. The NFL is selling sex with sexy women that half-drunk guys in the stands want to have sex with. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
But they brought men in, so now we've got men in Minnesota. Let me just show you the video. All right, we'll show you the video. Here is I got to get rid of Hot Miss Williams. Remember Miss Williams? I still had her up.
God bless her. H-Town.
Here we go. Okay. Wouldn't it be great if we had a big budget and we had producers that could do all this?
Where's our producer at?
I know. Where is our producer?
Jackie. Hit that button.
All right. So before I show this, I do want to say, I want to establish right now, this is about the Viking male cheerleader situation. 1, I am not upset that there are male cheerleaders. 2, I am not upset that there are gay cheerleaders. Okay. This is not a gay issue. Although if you read between the lines, that's what a lot of the outrage about this is. Okay. Yep. So I want to show you this. Here you go. Yeah, this is it. All right. This is the Minnesota Vikings. It's a little promotional video that they made to introduce us to their newest cheerleader member. I'm gonna have to turn this sound down because it sounds like it's really loud and I don't want to blow everybody's ear outs. All right, here it is. Yeah, oh boy is right. Don't pump gas next to this fella. Here you go. God. Here he is, Minnesota Vikings. They've had 2. They've got 2. Here's one of them. Can we keep the kids out of this?
Yeah, why they bring the kids in it? Like, come on now. That's
Minnesota.
That's sassy.
So once again, I am not upset that there are male cheerleaders. I'm all for it. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
You know what that tells me? That tells me the main reason why Aaron Rodgers did not go to Minnesota.
No. What are you talking? Pittsburgh Steelers have male cheerleaders. What are you talking?
Oh, do they?
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah. Would you be surprised to learn that there's only 9 teams that don't? There's only 9 teams in the NFL that do not have male cheerleaders, which is why there's something more to the reaction to this Minnesota Vikings cheerleader release.
And one of them is the Dallas Cowboys. We will never.
All right. So let me tell you what angers me about this, okay? It's not that there is...
It's the kids.
It's always about the kids.
Always the kids.
I'm not upset there are male cheerleaders. I am not upset that there are gay cheerleaders. In fact, I encourage it among the females. Some of them chicks being lesbians, I'd be totally down with that. I got no problem with, a bunch of Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders turning out to be lesbians. So don't tell me that it's a gay thing and that I'm intolerant.
God.
what really pisses me off about this whole thing is that this is the representation of what we are supposed to believe a gay male American is.
Yeah.
This hyper feminized, that I have a lot of gay friends. A lot. That sounds bad. I got black friends.
Yeah, come on. We got 4 of them.
Yeah.
Dude, I work in the art industry. Okay. I deal with a lot of, I've got good friends who happen to be gay. And then I've got any number of acquaintances who are men who happen to be gay. Not a single one of them are flamboyant and over the top. You know what they are? They're American men. Their sexual orientation is not deducible by the way they sashay into a room.
Sassy.
That's what angers me about this.
He's being all sassy.
They went out and they hired a cheerleader who just plays into every negative male gay stereotype that there is.
Mm-hmm.
That's my issue. Now, let me show you a couple of other things here, okay? Just so that we... What is this? What is this? This is a... Oh, no, that's that guy. We just saw him. We don't need to see him.
Jamie,
again.
roll the next clip.
Yeah, Jamie, come on. Can you help me out? What is this
Our
one?
producer, Jamie, she's sleeping on the job again.
Oh, okay. Oh, here's another. Okay, I'm sorry. Here's another official Minnesota Vikings introductory video.
Oh,
that one wasn't irritating enough.
Oh, Jesus.
Here's another one. See, now these two I can get behind.
Yeah, I can get behind this.
Don't tell me he's wearing the same thing. Oh,
they are. It's the two of them.
Sassy.
Yes, queen.
Gay men don't walk like that. These are flamboyant men who are adopting an attitude, a vibe, and an energy that is fucking irritating.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but don't male cheerleaders wear pants?
Right? Like sweatpants, right?
Yeah.
These guys are playing into, once again, a stereotype of what gay men are that we have been force-fed since they started allowing gay representation on television. I said that earlier. You know, gays, there were probably 1 billion gay people on TV. Robert fucking Reed, the dad on the Brady Bunch, was a gay man. He didn't sashay around, okay? But
Queer eye for the straight guy. That's where it started.
Even before that, if you go into like 1980s television where they had a character and they didn't want to get into the sexual conversation, but they wanted you to know that this character was gay, guess what? He would be lisping and he would like flowers and he wouldn't know anything about football. You know? This should be an insult to gay men in America, that this is still the stereotype that is being forced down everyone's throat. Nobody likes that character, not because of who they sleep with. Nobody likes that character because it's fucking irritating.
Yeah. Charles Nelson Riley started it actually from the
Paul Lynn with another one.
Wait, so
Bachelor.
So why would the Vikings put this out like that though? I don't understand.
Well, right, because I think that the NFL as an entity and the Minnesota Vikings as a spoke in that entity, I think they're just about 2.5, 3 years behind the times. Like 3 years ago, it's like, we should have gay representation on the sidelines of NFL games, right? We should. We don't think that way anymore. We're like, you can be gay, fine, but we don't have to make a point of it being gay representation, okay? Yeah. And they're like, this just plays in the era of Trump, and I'm not a Trump guy. Things changed after the election in November, and one of those things is that we don't have to pretend like this is what a gay man in America is anymore, because it's not.
Wasn't Prince a big Vikings fan?
I don't know. I honestly don't know that Prince was really into sports. Was he? I don't know.
According to the Chappelle show, he was a baller.
Basketball, yeah. I don't know.
Game.
All right, hold on. So let's go around the league. Let me show you why this is not actually a shocking thing, right? There are a lot of what is this? Is this more videos? No, that's just that guy again. All right, here we go.
Just that guy again.
The Carolina Panthers are doing this. The Carolina Panthers didn't make a really big deal of it, but they have a trans cheerleader. Would you like to meet their trans cheerleader? Well,
Is that Cam Newton?
Stop it. Cam Newton. Is that Cam Newton?
What?
All right, let's look at some of these pictures. So the Carolina Panthers, and this one, oh shit. Google pictures. I hate Google pictures. You can't make them big.
Man. That one on the lower right does kind of look like Cam Newton.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Put that top hat on.
God.
What? Oh, hold on, guys.
Jamie.
Yeah, exactly. Jamie.
Wake up, Jamie.
Carolina Panthers trans cheerleader. Let's go. Now show me some fucking images. Why are you showing me images of... All right.
Bugsy Bogues.
All right. Anyway, it doesn't seem like it's working. Hold on. Carolina Panthers trans cheerleader. All right. All right. Here we go. Now we're back to Cam Newton. All right. Let's show you some of these. Let's focus in.
Cam Newton.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So this is the Carolina Panthers trans cheerleader. Apparently she's been on the team for a couple of years, right? Nobody's been complaining about it, which is weird because Carolina, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe the 49ers could try and pull this off. But
right. I was about to say 49ers.
Carolina.
Not Carolina.
Las Vegas Raiders could maybe pull it.
Hey, man. Cheerleader down there's got fucking six-pack.
But what is this? Like, why they hired a trans person to be on their cheerleading squad, and I'm sure there was a conversation in a room where a bunch of people were patting themselves on the back about, look at what we're doing for this community. We are just so absolute. Meanwhile, everybody in football is like, what the fuck? This is so off-brand. Does this dude? I'm gonna say something terrible. Okay.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Is like, if you're a trans person, are you like a really big football fan? Like, I don't know. Is that like a thing? Like, maybe some, certainly some, but like, is it like a? I don't think trans people are.
I'm sure Caitlin watches football still. Slash Bruce.
Like, there's one, but you know what I mean? Like somebody who's like trans. This person is doing it not because they understand football, and maybe this can be said about the women too. I don't know how many women cheerleaders really know football. This person's out there because they like to dance. You know, that's why they're out there.
Yeah, Lady Gaga. Let's dance.
So there you go. And now I just want to show you one last one so that we don't, think that this is a.
Yeah, what's that Steelers one?
This is a new one. I don't have any Steelers pictures, but I want to show you something from 5 years ago. Right? This shit is 5 years old, boys. The internet's freaking out today about the Minnesota Vikes.
Today, 5 years later.
This is 5 years ago. Meet the Los Angeles Rams' new cheerleaders.
When you think about a professional cheerleader, your mind instantly goes to big hair, red lips, booty shorts, and a crop top. It's deemed as female. You never think of a man doing that.
To want to step it up and break the boundary for us, there's a thrill and a confidence that comes.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my.
It's so feminine. And that's fine if this is how you are. But I do believe that there is a bit of a playing into this kind of persona because of years of this being the stereotype.
Right.
The lisp thing. Okay. Can we address this like serious people?
God.
It's super.
Because I don't know what's wrong with me, but this is me. I don't know what's wrong with me, but throughout my life, it seems that a lot of people, a lot of men who are gay, they all talk like this. They all talk. This is all. So here's the deal. Either with whatever genetic thing that makes you born like this, right? Whatever that is, whatever that genetic thing is, it's either that and you talk like this, or you're fucking putting on an act based on stereotypes.
Yep. It's the latter of the two, 100%.
Right?
Yeah. It has to be. It's what they've seen, and then they decide they want to, come out and be that person or whatever. It's all, I don't know. I'm not a trans person. I'm not a homosexual or a gay or whatever. But this to me seems
none
like
of us are. We're all guys. Tits.
Yeah, tits ass. But I mean, look, come on, that can't be really just a natural way of talking. This has to be performative.
It's performance. Yeah.
I used to work with somebody in radio. He was a radio host, and his brother was gay. And he used to joke all the time, not on the air, but off the air. He used to joke all the time that his brother completely changed the way he speaks and all that. Like as soon as his brother came out of the closet, he was no longer his brother, who was just like a normal dude who just happened to be gay. You know, you're still normal if you just happen to be gay. What's abnormal is coming back, telling the world you're gay, and then suddenly talking like this, which is exactly what he said his brother did. So from that point, I've been like, is it a performance? And if it is a performance, what is it mimicking? It is mimicking years of a bullshit stereotype designed to feminize gay men. That's what it is.
Maybe it's a way that they feel they can come out and to let the world know that I'm out of the closet now and I'm here, you know, like, and so that's the way that, since it's viewed in the public as a defining way of telling that person is gay, maybe it's just, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't like these people. I'm just going to say it. And I'm not saying I don't like gay people. Pay attention. I'm saying I do not like people with the personality that is super mincy and flamboyant and, it also comes with very judgy, very superior kind of a thing. I don't like that. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation. As I say, I got a lot of gay friends who are nothing like that. And I am just simply pushing back on this years and years of a stereotype that says that gay men must behave a certain way to be accepted as gay men. That's nonsense. My partner Kelly and I used to call Jagger, who did mornings in this town for a lot of years, we used to call him the world's worst gay man because he didn't conform to any of the stereotypes that you would think. Oh, really? The new guy is gay? Huh. He's nothing like you would expect. All of these affectations and this kind of energy. So don't tell me that, gay men behave this way, because they don't. And also don't tell me, well, you're just using Jagger as an example. I could use millions of gay men that I know who don't behave this way or carry themselves this way.
Oh, there it is.
Mystery lives on then.
Getting a little hot with our show. All right, one more thing I want to show you. All right, one more thing. That was the male. Those were the Rams cheerleaders. All right, let me show you what the Baltimore Ravens do. Because the Baltimore Ravens, they also have a cheer team. Here we go. This will be the best example.
Better not be Derrick
fucking
Henry.
Google.
Better not be Derrick Henry.
All right, never mind. I'm not going to waste my time with this. The Baltimore Ravens have had male components to their cheerleading team. They have men. They're called a stunt squad. They are all fucking rocked out. They wear black polos, and they're essentially used to throw the girls, and then them themselves are like apex gymnasts, and they do all kinds of stuff. There is nothing overtly feminine about these men who are on the Baltimore Ravens cheer squad or stunt team or whatever it is. So you don't have to. If you wanted to integrate your professional football league team with male cheerleaders, there are plenty of examples already existence in the league that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
Because I dare say most people had no idea that there were male cheerleaders all over the NFL. They blend in because they're just normal people.
Yeah. And again, it goes back to the beginning of the conversation. When we watch football, we don't really pay attention to the fucking cheerleaders. We're there to watch the game.
It also plays into that nonsense that male cheerleaders have to be gay.
No, they're geniuses. Right. A lot of them are geniuses, man, because they got into this thing of being around all these hottest of hot girls. They're not idiots. No. I'd say if you had 100 guys that were cheerleaders, I'd say 75 of them are straight, at least.
But the idea is that male cheerleaders, my kid's a male cheerleader. Oh, what is he? A little light in the loaf? Like that's the idea. So it seems to me like the Minnesota Vikings are playing into that. Yeah. They're like, we added a male cheerleader, and he's the gayest fucking male cheerleader you've ever seen. And I'm like, stop it. Hire a fucking gymnast to be, one of you. And if he happens to be gay, who cares? Because we're not taking a poll about who the cheerleaders are sleeping with.
Right. That's true.
Wow.
hot.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's very
All
hot.
this-
I got nothing else. I do have one more thing that I want to show you guys. Can I show you one more thing?
Yeah,
Please.
go ahead.
Why not? I mean, come on. I've been pretty good. Miss Williams was pretty good.
Yeah, Miss Williams. Yeah.
All right, let's watch this. Keith, we didn't do it this week, but we like to sometimes open up about your calorie intake. And I'm wondering, do you have an update for us this week? What kind of calorie intake have you done today?
I mean, just today, we actually cooked out at my job, but I got up extra early so I could swing by Chick-fil-A this morning. So I had two chicken. Hold on. I had 2 chicken biscuits, and chicken's healthy. It's protein. And then I had the little tater tots that come with it. And then I had an orange juice. And then at lunch, we cooked out. We had burgers and sausage and pitas. I mean, we killed it at lunch today. Then I had 2 of these little packs of the little dibs, the crunch ice cream little ball, like turd nugget looking things. Oh my God, they're so fucking good. And now that's pretty much it, but I'm starving right this minute. I can smell food cooking in the other room. I'm ready to eat.
All right, just for comparison, you are skinny like a string bean, okay? Correct. And you ate all of that, and I'm a big fat gross son of a bitch. And in 15 minutes, I will have been awake for 12 hours today. In 15 minutes. Here's what I had: 3 cups of coffee and a whole bunch of glasses of ice water. Boom. That's it. That's all I've eaten.
I'm not trying to rub it in. You know.
I've lost about 5 pounds in the past couple of weeks, so good for me. But my intake today, and I was actually talking to Keith this morning as I got my breakfast from Brahms, the double biscuit and gravy, so delicious. Chased it down with 4 Monster Rehabs.
That's good, bro.
And then for lunch, I had a bag of goldfish and a Mountain Dew. And
fucking 6.
Yeah,
I was gonna
and
say.
a bag of sour gushers.
Yeah, you are
And once this show's over, I'm going to go in there into the air fryer
I'm
pop
picturing
in some
him
Anytizers.
I'm picturing him in the back of his mom's SUV, just eating his little lunch. Right.
I had a Rice Krispie treat and some Pop-Tarts. Oh man.
No, I eat 1 meal a day. I eat 1 meal a day. It's the last thing that I do. I go home. But here's the thing. Okay, so this is why I'm a big fat piece of garbage, because I'll probably eat 4,000 calories for my 1 meal and then go right to bed. like a bear hibernating.
I will do it.
Let me show you this guy. This is a video that was going around, and I don't know if this guy's one of them 6, 7, 800 pound guys. Oh, it says 800 pound guy. All right.
Oh.
So we're going to see.
Is Dr. Now?
I don't know.
I love Dr. Now.
I'm not up.
You are a fat piece of shit.
That's that little guy. You're going to die pretty soon.
This guy is 800 pounds. And we're going to kind of see from the time that he wakes up to the time that he goes to bed, which interestingly enough is in the same spot. He never moves. But this is all that he eats. Okay, let's watch this. An 800 pound man, because again, we're concerned about Keith and his exorbitant calorie intake.
Yeah.
All right, so
let me see this guy's trick.
Here we go.
800-pound man eat every day. The first thing he does when he wakes up in the morning is to have 2 biscuits to whet his appetite. Then his daughter serves him a bowl of mashed potatoes as an appetizer.
Oh my God.
Can I just wait a second? I know you're getting lost in the food. All right, let me just point something out. His daughter? This guy's fucking. This guy.
At one time, he fucked somebody.
He's killing the confidence.
He probably laid on the bed too, just like he's laying right now.
Nah, he was probably skinnier someday.
Hang on, before you hit play, look at that fucking sink.
No, how about the fact they said he's having a bowl of mashed potatoes for an appetizer?
Yeah.
What a genius. Keep playing this.
Well, let me be honest. I told you I'm going to go home and I'm going to make dinner. So my dinner tonight is probably going to be, because I thought I'm going to have 2 pork chops and an entire box of stovetop stuffing.
I'm having pork chops tonight too.
Hey,
Very excited about them.
Love pork chops. All right, let's
Please.
go back. Let's see what this guy eats. Okay, because again, he's only been awake 10 minutes and he's already had
a biscuit and mashed potatoes.
Right.
To that comes the main course: 6 eggs and 5 steaks, which must be
Jesus
smothered in
Christ.
cheese.
6 eggs, which is exorbitant, and 5 steaks.
How does he afford the 5 steaks?
Egg prices are very low.
Prices are very low. I'm telling you.
I haven't had like steak in seriously a very long time because I eat pork and chicken because that's what's affordable. This guy's down in 5 steaks.
He has 5
Every day?
eggs and 6 filet mignons.
We gotta cut this. We gotta cut this guy's snap out. He's taking advantage.
Right? Yeah.
Advantage.
So he has 6 eggs and 5 steaks, and then I cut it off before they could tell you how he smothers it in cheese.
Oh,
To that comes the main course: 6 eggs and 5 steaks, which must be smothered in cheese and meat sauce. He can eat 3 plates of this portion. Finally, he
3 plates.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. That looked fucking really good.
Oh man,
does look good.
That looked really fucking good.
Jesus,
this is amazing. Why can't I think about covering everything with cheese, man?
Well, because we're hillbillies. That's why. Because we don't have any sophistication. I am with you. I will cover everything in cheese sauce.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese, and not good cheese sauce. Not like I made the cheese sauce myself. We're talking from a jar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cheese sauce. All right, let's go.
has a piece of cake for dessert. At
For breakfast, a piece of cake.
We still ain't hit 10 o'clock yet, and he's already
He's having a piece of cake for breakfast.
A piece of wedding cake from his wedding.
after
Oh, this is crazy.
5 steaks and 6
So
eggs.
My question is, like, is the argument that this is what he requires or this is what he wants?
That's what he wants.
This is what he wants. Yeah, this is what he
Fucking
wants.
salad and a bottle of Evian.
I'm worried about is he lays in that bed an entire day. You know, after eating all that, he's got to take a shit, right?
You know how much it costs to rent a crane?
This dude does diapers. This
Yeah.
dude
Oh,
shits, he shits right there. He never leaves, man.
This guy's got it made, man.
Keith, you're not out of line. I mean, there is not.
Okay, he eats
He's
whatever
got his
he
daughter
wants.
cooking for him.
People bring him food. He never leaves the bed. He shits when he wants. He clearly has sex. He's got kids. What else do you need? He doesn't have to go to work.
It is objectively a better lifestyle than what I'm leading. It just
Who
is.
cleans? Who's got the job duty to clean him though? Oh,
Come on, who do you think? That's what daughters
Daughter.
are for.
Hey,
That's what daughters are for. Hey, you guys got daughters?
yeah.
No. Oh, he does. I
Keith, you got a daughter?
Yep.
See, Keith did it right. Keith will never die alone on a linoleum floor in his funky studio apartment at 80. Because daughters make sure that shit doesn't happen to dads. You know who doesn't make sure? Boys.
You hear
My
that,
cat-
son? You
my
hear that,
cat-
son?
My cat will eat me, CC. And my son will get a call from the police and they'll be like, hey, your dad got ate by his cat. And my kid's is going to be like, yeah, I haven't talked to him in 2 weeks.
Wonder why he never returned my call.
We need daughters. We need daughters to make sure that we, because that's who cleans this guy up. Daughters, not a son. All right, hold on. Let's keep going. Because
Yeah,
trust
let's
me,
keep
this
going.
could-
This is interesting. We're not even at 10 o'clock yet.
No, we got more to go.
noon, he eats 2 large plates of this portion and 5 steaks, which must be smothered in cheese and meat sauce. He can eat 3 plates.
Okay, so we glossed over that.
Yeah,
So
meat sauce too.
he eats 3 plates of 6 eggs and 5 steaks.
I
He eats
believe
3
it.
plates of that. That's what they just said.
See, I would be done in 2 days. I couldn't eat in 2 days after eating that.
So 18 eggs and 25 steaks.
What the?
Good God, that's got to stink.
I got to be doing that wrong. There's no way.
Of this portion.
Here's what I think. I think they make the breakfast of 6 eggs and 5 steaks, and he has 3 plates of that. Like you can't fit all that on one plate. So
Yeah.
maybe-
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's
Okay.
something.
Finally, he has a piece of cake for dessert. At noon, he eats 2 large pork chops with half a plate of mashed potatoes and corn kernels. After finishing 1 plate, his wife hands him another. In this
Wife?
manner, he eats
Wife?
Why?
Yeah, bro.
This fucker is better off than I am. She didn't.
Jesus.
Look at the size of him. He's probably got the girthiest dong ever, man.
If they can find it.
Find it. Yes. No way.
It's somewhere down there. In
This
that
guy's
shitty
got a
diaper.
wife. This guy's got a woman who does this
Wow.
for him.
He's got to have money, right?
Government.
I don't know. Look, here's what I'd say. I don't think he has money because that kitchen is not a money kitchen.
Yeah, we saw the scene. Yeah.
No marble slab countertop.
It's just like fucking in a hospital bed in the living room. That's dude, if you ain't Jerry Jones fighting stage 4, there is no reason for that. You know, it's
Right.
fat guy in his living room. And look at him. Here's another thing I cued in on. He seems fairly well groomed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, they give him a haircut. Yeah.
Why? What's the point?
Cut his hair. Shave.
Do you have clothes you like too? I mean, what is the point of this?
The blankets. He wears
Nobody's
blankets.
gonna go, oh, you look hot in that shirt with that haircut.
No, they're saying you look cute with that fucking comforter on you.
Yeah, you look great with that comforter and all that egg all over your blanket.
Jesus, yeah. And you know it's all over his chest.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
hardened egg yolk on his chest hair.
There are ants all over that bed. For
Oh,
sure.
it has to be.
All right, let's keep
Look,
going.
man. He's got it made.
I don't think we're at lunch yet. I think
Yeah.
we're just at
We're just right at lunch. He just finished 2 pork chops.
not at
and-
lunch.
We're at brunch right now.
No, we're not at lunch. We're at mid-morning dinner.
Yeah.
That's what we are.
All
He's
right,
got
here
a
we go.
couple of other ones scheduled that we don't do.
I
Like
don't know how this-
mid-morning dinner.
This is like grossing me out and making me hungry at the same time. Like, I don't know how I feel about this.
It's weird.
5 servings in one go. One plate is 2 large pork chops with half a plate of mashed potatoes and corn kernels. After finishing one plate, his wife hands him another. In this manner, he eats 5 servings in one go. And he still finishes with a piece of cake. Next,
Always got to finish with that piece of cake.
He's got a sweet tooth, man.
Yeah, he does.
It's
Always
his
got
reward for being a good boy, for
Yeah.
cleaning his plate.
for cleaning his plates with an S at the end. 5 plates. 5.
You earned it, buddy.
You ate
Next
5
is a
plates.
snack, 2 fish fillets and some
Oh, wait.
And he still finishes with a piece of cake. Next is a snack, 2 fish fillets and some carrots.
Well, no.
Now he's eating healthy snack.
Diet soda. He's got with this.
He's gonna spit them carrots right out.
Look at just the look of disgust on his face.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta eat this. Oh, yeah.
They're
I got my fish fillet here.
not even letting them cover it in nacho cheese sauce.
Yeah, come on. How are you gonna bring me a fish fillet with no nacho cheese sauce?
It looks like me trying to eat a vegetable.
Take
It's
it
like,
back.
"All right, get that thing away from me."
All right, so guys, buckle up because let me tell you, she tries to sneak in the healthy food.
Oh,
He doesn't
no.
like it.
Ain't
He
having
don't.
it.
He
Just
don't
wrap
like
it in cheese like you do with the dog's medicine.
Yeah, right. Wrapped it in bacon.
He still finishes with a piece of cake. Next is a snack, 2 fish fillets and some carrots. This looks relatively healthy, but the man gets a bit angry, stating that these foods are not filling.
Oh man.
What do you, he's like he's looking at. Are you trying to kill me? What are you doing?
Giving him a
How dare
migraine.
you feed me these vegetables?
Woman, you keep feeding me like this, and I'll leave you.
I'll roll right on out of here.
I'll call the ambulance. Get me the hell out of here.
I will call the fire department right now.
Try to kill me?
Oh.
So to compensate his aggrieved stomach, he demands Chinese food for dinner. But what if his wife doesn't know how to cook it? They can only order
Wife can't cook Chinese food to his specifications, so he makes her order out.
takeout. He eats fried rice with crispy golden spring rolls, feeling
What the fuck is this music?
Oh,
I
man.
don't know.
It's supposed to make you feel better about the
I
situation.
think it's that keep breathing.
Keep breathing.
Words of encouragement.
I mean, are we supposed to be what? Somebody put this video together and they were hoping for a reaction. What reaction did they want? Because the music suggests that they want us to be like, isn't he great? Isn't he just? And my reaction is all of these people need to be put in a camp somewhere.
Look, Look at where you paused. Look at down the bottom left there, his leg. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Makes you wonder what's going on right here.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Wow. Good Lord.
Can you imagine the homeless people in this country right now are fuming watching
Homeless
this.
people.
Seriously. He can single-handedly take care of people not having food out there, man. He's eating enough for like 50 people, and we haven't made it to dinner yet.
Yeah, because he ate the vegetables and he yelled at his wife to get him Chinese.
He had fish for a snack.
And carrots.
On top of all of this, he's also like an asshole to his wife. He's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
How dare you try to feed me carrots?
This is an SNL character.
I'm in Chinese now.
Look, man, I can feel sorry for people. I don't feel sorry for this guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have a lot of empathy. I'm a very empathetic individual.
Diabetes. Yeah,
No.
that's a definition of diabetes right there.
And I have downright hatred and anger at these women who feed him 5 plates.
Enabling him.
Who are doing this. And
Yes.
do not, I was reading the comments in this video. There's a lot. He's obviously got a thyroid issue. I'm like, no. Okay. You know what his issue is? He has 5 fucking plates of steak for breakfast. Don't tell me about a thyroid.
Oh, Jesus.
Very satisfying. It's not until he finishes the 5th plate that he can't eat anymore. And
Oh, really? Now he can't eat.
Can't
He's
eat
done.
anymore. Can't eat anymore. You want me to believe that? Come on.
Wait about 30 minutes, then
What did I say?
then he's ready to roll again.
FanDuel should have like a prop bet. How many plates will he make this morning? Will he be able to do 5 plates?
asks his wife to clear the plates.
It's not. That's my favorite one. Okay, so he's done eating, he's full, and then listen to this. Listen to the voiceover.
Until he finishes the 5th plate that he can't eat anymore and asks his wife to clear the plates.
Clean this up, woman. Clean this up.
Take my scraps.
Get this out of here, woman. I don't want to see it.
I don't know.
I'm full.
What is going
Turn
on?
my TV on too.
What do you think she's like? Like if you run into her like at the 7-Eleven or something.
She hates her life.
Let's go deeper. Like there's obviously something wrong with her to be in this relationship.
How would you like to be her?
I'm paying for our daughter.
What do you think about her having to go grocery shopping for this guy?
Oh God!
Can you imagine?
Where does the money come? Is this SNAP? Are we talking about? Is this?
Dude, there's not enough SNAP out there to cover what he's eating.
I don't think so.
Yeah. We gotta take his SNAP away.
It's got to be SNAP and then like disability and several.
Oh yeah,
things.
yeah. You know it's disability because
But
he's.
why? Why?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing that
I
outrages
know it. I know it.
hardworking American people. Why does this? I mean, I understand we can't just have them rotting in the gutter, but why are we giving them disability for something like this?
You're
Why?
right.
No, I mean you'd have to really be able to prove how you got to this point. It's got to be more than I'm depressed.
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way.
Because you're showing me that your wife is giving you 40 plates of food every day. Okay, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Then it's the usual routine, a serving of cake to finish.
Yeah.
At the end, no, he hasn't had his midnight snack yet. At midnight, his wife drives to buy him burgers, specifically requesting them to be supersized with extra cheese. Upon returning home, the man is already impatiently waiting. His wife quickly brings the food to him, a large serving of fries and a double-decker burger. His wife has just sat down, ready to eat a burger herself, but the man has already finished his. He says he wants another burger. His wife can only give her burger to her husband. After he devours it in 2 bites, he can finally turn off the lights and go to sleep. This is the man's daily life. You must find it shocking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shocking is an understatement.
Yeah. I would say yeah. I would find that very shocking.
I-
Hey, woman, I'm hungry. Bring me your burger.
Bro, I am fucking starving right now, man. Like I don't know what it that got me fired up, man.
I want a drive-through burger. I want like a Jack in the Box right now.
I want to go with y'all. No, I want to go with y'all to get burgers. I want to eat mine as fast as I can, then make y'all give me yours.
Yeah, I'm still starving.
So, Keith, the whole point there was a very long way for me to just tell you about your bizarre eating habits. That you're
Be like that guy.
You're fine.
Yeah, I feel better. I feel better about myself now.
That is extreme. All right, boys, what do you say we wrap this up? Tell everybody about the Sports Bras podcast and how you can hear that and all that stuff.
Yeah, we are on YouTube every weekend. Depends either Saturday or Sunday. You can catch us on youtube.com/@thesportsbras podcast is where you can check us out. So yeah, we're going to be doing some college football here pretty soon. Very excited. The college football is right around the corner. So there you go. Check us out.
All right. Anything else?
I'm good, my friend. Appreciate you always having us on. This is fun.
Don't appreciate you always having us on. This is our show. What the fuck? See, this is why I want you to lead. That kind of bullshit. You're not a guest on my show. This is our show.
Okay, it's our show.
Don't make me
Thank you guys for coming on our show.
Thank you.
All right. There they are. That's Keith and Cece. They are the Sports Bras. I am Pugs Moran. We have been Shock House Dallas. We'll see you till next week, right? Bye.
Shock house moment, we light up the dark.